speaker then is Tomáš Graf, who will be talking about a simple way to determine light pollution. Let's go outside and look, is it?
So, it's a very bad situation for me that you are waiting on coffee and tea, and I am starting yet. But I'm absolutely new man in this community. Let me introduce myself and Observatory and Planetarium of Johann Palisa. So, this location of Czech Republic and our Observatory and Planetarium of Johann Palisa is in Ostrava town. So,
is it up on the...
Yeah.
Okay.
Good. Yeah. And this contribution we made with my colleague, Associated Professor of Astrophysics on Masaryk University in Brno, Zdeněk Mikulášek. He is expert on CP stars and expert on big data processing. So, location of Zdeněk Mikulášek is absolutely true. He is in this time in Kanakala town in Turkey. So, it is a campus of Technical University of Ostrava, and it is our observatory. In 1980, geodetic base station with observatory and planetarium was built as part of Technical University. Working of the geodetic department was gradually integrated into other parts of the faculty. Seismological workplace still works and it's completely automatic. In mid-90s, Observatory and Planetarium became a part of Faculty of Mining and Geology. Observatory and Planetarium is mainly focused on popularization of astronomy and other sciences. At the observatory, professional observation are carried out. So, development of Faculty of Mining and Geology is connected with effort to use its own sources in education more effectively. That is why the Dean of Faculty in last year entrusted the team of workers of Observatory and Planetarium with preparation of new bachelor study course which would use unique observatory and planetarium and its integration into structure of Faculty of Mining and Geology. So it means that our work here presented is only part and in another direction and is on my old idea about simple scale of light pollution. First phase was measuring at one side, and first interpretation, it means it is yet 2 years old phase. The research team from Department of General Electrical Engineering of Faculty of Electrical Engineering and Computer Science of Technical University in Ostrava has developed and created a device which enable practically continuous measuring of the luminous flux which comes from so-called upper half space, upper half hemisphere during the nautical night. Calibrated luxmeter placed on the one fixed site on the roof of the library of Technical University was working in this time several months in 2006 and several months in 2007. The measurements were made every 30 seconds, and technical parameters measuring apparatus are described in this work. So, it is luxmeter computer, and it is measuring on roof. Methodological elements, needful simplifications, searching for correlation among measurement quantities. At the beginning and at the end of the measurement, during night, the influence of illumination caused by disperse of sunlight in upper parts of Earth's atmosphere. However, during the nautical night, it is possible to neglect this influence. Also, the luminous power of the surrounding luminous system is more or less constant for a long time. We can observe obvious differences in illumination of particular nights. These changes are caused by other natural or artificial influences. We state that during the period of measuring, no significant change of luminous power or the configuration of illuminators happened, so we could consider them constant. Distribution of measurement values of illuminance, it is not light pollution which is measured, but it is illuminance. At individual nights showed a more or less normal distribution. It will be seen that this is not good. This distribution is asymmetrically, yeah. But in this time, we made so assumption. Therefore, we have chosen arithmetic average of all measured values for representation of the scale of light pollution at particular nights. It is especially the influence of the moonlight which is changing with the phase and position of moon in the sky. Further important fact influencing the illuminance is the state of the atmosphere, namely amount of cloudiness. So, here is seen which we can make in the future, and future means next step. But we try in this first phase made some conclusions. The overview of the amount of coldness we got from Mošnov and Ostrava Poruba station. These data were provided by the branch of Czech Hydrometeorological Institute in Ostrava. From these values, we again calculated representative average for every night. At the Mošnov station, the cold coverage is expressed in octaves, but in Ostrava is expressed in tenths of the sky, and only in climatology terms. It means only 3 value every day. Following diagram show the dependence of illumination on amount of the clouds coverage for both stations. It is Mošnov and Ostrava. According to the diagrams, it's obvious that the measured illuminations or illuminance depends on the cloud coverage. The higher is the level of light pollution in consequence of light dispersion in the lower layer of clouds. So, in this time, we think that the dependence is at first approximation linear. Yeah. And on this diagram is dependence illumination on moon phase. So we made the first interpretation. And the first scale. You can see that only first step in this scale is astronomical. Interesting. Yeah. But we made these quantitative expressions. It's good, but only preliminary quantitative description of the situation. So, second phase. It is in progress right now, measuring at two sites, inclusion of more meteorological events, and elimination of moonlight influences. Luxmeter in area of Technical University is continually measuring. The same measuring set was installed in the rural part of the region in village Těškovice in April this year. Unfortunately, this device was seriously damaged during the storm, and the measurements will be renewed in October this year. We still use meteorological data from the Mošnov station, only from Mošnov station. It means 24 value every day. It is a station which is in the same distances from both measuring sites. So, the situation: first site, Technical University, and village Těškovice. These are raw data from one night. Ostrava, here Těškovice. So, there are nights with specific weather. There are intervals changing illuminance in lux, in dependency on meteorological situation. And on this diagram are preliminary conclusion from the second phase. Second phase is 600 nights or 450,000 measurements. This scale is in Julian date, and this is logarithm luminance. Is seen modulation during seasons, and here modulation during moon phases. So I must quickly go to end. There are preliminary conclusions of the second phase. But it is also necessary to analyze the year dependence and to prove it with the same dependence for year dependence of cloudiness and at night time. So we are going to do it very soon, but for the present we haven't got it. It is not true. Today morning from Turkey via email got these two diagrams. Here is seen that dependency on cloud amount is not linear, and this is asymmetry of distribution function. From this reason, we made logarithm of these illuminances. So, and in next weeks or months, we can renew the measurement on the second place, and we can use the scale, the simple scale, in daily weather forecast in public service media in Czech Republic. It is only for popularizing effect, but people will start to ask what does this fact mean. So it's all. Thank you for your attention. And after end this view on our observatory, is very lovely place, but from light pollution point of view, this very bad place. Thank you very much.
Thank you again.